how would you evaluate both teams?
This particular game?
This particular, you've seen this.
Well, a lot of talented kids, and good that these kids get a chance to play in this environment. Every game like that, every tournament like this helps them progress, helps them to understand their weaknesses as well as their strengths, gives them a chance to experience different styles of basketball. And from Lithuania's standpoint, as always, you see a lot of real talented kids that have great skill with the ball, that can score it and play the game in an exciting fashion. And it was a good game. Enjoyed watching it.
Have you noticed anybody particular from the Lithuanian team?
Well, you know, I think they were missing a player or two that I didn't see, but you know, obviously the big kid, the lefty, is enormously talented and has a great chance to go far. I understand that he also gets a chance to play some in the Baltic League and a little bit in some of the local league games. Even saw minutes here and there in the EuroLeague. So for him, that's great. That's great, and he's got a chance to go a long way.
EuroLeague is going to announce MVP today of the whole season, I guess. Whom would you choose?
Well, you know, honestly, I would have chosen Hollis because I thought he was the player that had the biggest impact on his team, and I thought he just played marvelous basketball. Now, you know, because of the fact that the Ritas team did not advance far enough, then someone else is going to be chosen. But you know, at least through the final 16, I thought Hollis was the MVP.
Really?
Yeah, I did. But now we'll see. You know, I mean, there's so many great players, and honestly, I'd have to think about it a little bit more.
What about the finals? You should be supporting Maccabi, I guess.
Well, my heart says Maccabi and my head says CSKA, because don't forget I got some players from my national team on that team also. So. And I also think that CSKA has been the more consistent of those two teams this year, but last night showed us it's not necessarily the teams that have been most consistent are the ones that win it. You know, Maccabi was certainly not the team that they were last night. In the last month or so, they hadn't really been playing great basketball, and they didn't play very good basketball in the first half. The second half, they played tremendous. They got 70 points from their bench, and they won a great game. But you know, I think CSKA is more ready for this. But being from Maccabi, I'd like to see Maccabi win.
And what about the Olympics? You're in one group with Lithuania and Argentina. How would you?
Well, that's already a minus. So that means we got to play with Lithuania, and Lithuania is a great team. And you know, I got nothing but respect for that group of guys, for their coaching staff, and for what Lithuanian basketball means and stands for. You know, that's a tough group anyway, and certainly the game against Lithuania is going to be a very hard game. But you know, you get to the Olympics, there's no easy games, and I'm excited about the group, and I'm excited about the Russian national team coming in there, being European champions, and hopefully we can build on that.
If you could choose, would you choose the easier games in the first, I mean, in the group, and the toughest in a?
No, I would prefer to have easier games early, because preparation time is short, and every game is part of your preparation if you win them. And I hope that we can get started on the right foot in our first game and get a little bit of confidence and go from there.